What up, everybody? This is the What Up Cub podcast back again. It's been a minute, but we back again. We're gonna talk about some things. A lot of things went on since we've been gone. A lot of things went on. So, how everybody been doing?
Good. Chilling,
Man,
chilling,
good.
chilling.
I'm still trying to recover from vacation, work wise.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
work
look,
wise.
Huh?
I supposed been at work at 6 o'clock. I've been showing up at 7:30 every day.
Okay, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Then I
Killer.
don't
We
feel
went,
bad.
we,
Yeah.
Killer, we went down there, and I started thinking about like that's why we used to go for 2 weeks because our mental is still on vacation.
Look, I think the other day I supposed to be working at 8. I don't think I got to work till like 10:37. I'm talking about. I just look. Then I walked in like nothing was going on. I just walked in.
Routine destroyed.
Right.
Killer. I
Huh?
saw me, somebody said me walking in late, knowing I'm late, but with an attitude.
With an attitude. Looking mad.
Ooh. What y'all think about Trump getting shot in the ear? Oh, we hitting him hard already.
Look. I was like, I said, you caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Huh?
I say, it is what it is. I guess
Yeah,
he
I
won.
mean,
He won off of that.
look, what they say, niggas get shot every day.
I mean, shit.
Niggas get shot every day. So, I mean, he survived, so he should be happy.
Somebody
And just
said
like that one, it's a wrap.
killer. We already said who's gonna win. It's gonna be a landslide. It's a wrap. Nah.
Man, that's what's the word? It's a unanimous decision. Flawless victory.
And killer. And he got up and did a fist pump.
Yep.
Ooh, they gonna use that as a slogan, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's seal the deal right there.
This one of the episode we need silly behind Quinn on here. Cause Quinn gonna say that
Yeah.
stuff like Charles and White. He gonna just say what's on his behind.
Now Quinn gonna get us a cease and desist letter. So
I ain't lying.
The folks gonna knock on that door.
look, all of us gonna get subpoenaed.
I heard y'all talk about college football video game. Y'all been playing it lately? I played it, I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't played. I can't play it. Shit.
Oh, you on PC? I mean, neat.
Hmm.
You say because you on PC?
But I'm
Why
getting
they put it
mad
on
at them.
PC yet?
Cause
There's
you
no
can
attention.
NIL.
Oh, because PC, you gotta do a lot of editing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maury got mad the other day. Maury ain't gonna be on the podcast because I think he gotta go out of town. But Maury mad the other day because he said we wait all this time for this game and you can't edit in dynasty mode. You can't. Everybody mad about that.
Yeah, everybody
What the game was. They said, what's the point in dynasty mode? You can't edit.
No, they did the right
understand.
thing.
They said they
They did the
understand
right
about the
thing.
NIL. Cause they said they understand about the NIL players. But they say you should be able to edit like creative players or like it just so you know how you simulate the season. The next season you should be able to edit. Besides the NIL player, that's what they
No,
say.
I don't. Now, when it comes to dynasty mode, I don't think they did that because NIL. I mean, dynasty mode, you supposed to build a dynasty. Motherfuckers just out here cheating in dynasty mode.
Yeah,
Like that is not fun at all.
Look, you out there trying to play that dance. You got a 17 wide receiver with Hall of Fame hands.
What? Do y'all look at that video I sent for Brit about Brit Dynasty?
Oh, talking about we got fired.
Brit got fired.
And then, that man got king. That man terminated.
Was Brit playing with Georgia?
That year, you play with Georgia. Brit changed teams
Terrible.
3 years.
Terrible.
That man got the worst record as a Georgia head coach ever.
Hey, look, Brit had Georgia 3-7. I'm like, what Brit got going on?
Brit playing in Brit Britt playing on UConn now. Talking about he changed the culture.
Oh man.
That he said, I don't know why he on here.
Everybody run the folks in the ground.
All right, wait till I get high on that Louisiana Lafayette.
Mhm.
we need to do us a dynasty. To go on there and do us a dynasty and stuff. I ain't playing nobody online yet. I don't know I'm ready for that yet.
Ooh, that's what I'm gonna be playing on Madden.
I might throw that stick through the window.
Right.
The way you can run offense now and the defense, man. That's all I'm gonna play when I get Madden.
Oh, you gonna get Madden this year? I swear to God, I ain't played Madden in about 10 years.
This should be the year to play it, honestly.
Really?
Okay. Nick, you done got me hyped up and get it now.
Well, since we speak of video game, what games y'all looking forward to this year besides Madden?
Shit, that's about it. Video game ain't gaming no more.
Yeah,
That's about it.
but
Besides GTA, if it come out this year, probably gonna be next year.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I am looking forward to 2K because of the they said they worked on the mechanics now. So like the pull ups and the like the sliding. Supposedly you aren't supposed to get caught up in animations anymore because that's to me what made the game so terrible because you could be playing perfect defense and get caught in an animation that'll make you slide all the way left and then it make it look like you got crossed up real bad. So um that's what I'm looking forward to see. And then like they said the defense is supposed to be really, really improved. Now I forgot what year that was, but it was one year where the defense was damn near perfect. Like you could play free defense, like without fouling, because now you swipe at the ball, them niggas gonna pick up one of them chairs, one of the coaches' seats, and hit somebody up outside the head. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2K, Madden now. And man, I need GTA to go ahead and come out. But Nick, I got a question for you, Jimmy. Sorry about before you go further. I downloaded Red Dead Redemption
Oh
2.
Lord.
Have you ever played that before?
I played the online portion of it. It's a good game.
They say it's rated like it was like 9.8. It was rated high, but I never played it though.
It's
I mean,
real
because
good, but
it's made by the same. It's just what?
it's just too throwback for me.
Oh, you talking about like with all the stuff you got to do?
Yeah, you gotta traverse this big ass map on a horse. I ain't got time for that, man.
Oh, you talk about like the time?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Because I
I'm sick
was
of that
looking at
story
it like
though.
I just started it, but it's like, man, you got to feed your horse, and you got to clean it, and then you got to pet it and all that.
Man.
I'm like, bro, look, I'm trying to be a gunslinger. Oh, I ain't trying, you know.
That's how I am
Uh,
with other video games. I don't got time to be grinding and all that stuff. I'm busy. I just want to have fun. So, but everybody talking about they saying this is a good year because they were saying 2K, Madden, what else coming out? Call of Duty. But that's every year, ain't it?
Every
Those
goddamn
same
year with them.
in the fall.
yeah.
I don't know what kind of Call of Duty coming out this year. Me, I
Don't
thought
worry
you used to
about
be
it.
a Call of Duty geek like me.
Man, I jumped off that wagon 6 years ago.
Why? What happened?
Same thing every year. You know how they
Oh,
get when they start making a lot of money, just like 2K, they
yeah,
start making a lot of
They,
money.
like
Just
2K.
they
Yeah.
get lazy and what how they do it, nigga, every 2 or 3 years they have like, well, we introducing this mode. I'm like, y'all could do that years ago. They want to make people excited for it. That's all it is.
But I say
Then
games like that, just buy it every 3-4 years.
yeah,
Mhm.
You get something new out of it.
and I understand people gotta get their money, but the micro what do you call it? The micro the transaction, microtransactions in the
Oh,
game.
them little microtransactions like that virtual currency with 2K and all that. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous for real.
It's get out of hand. You pay almost this amount of money for this game, then you still got to put money in it. You don't have to put money. You don't have to grind. But who got time to sit there all day and grind? You don't mind
Right.
grinding a little bit. Why if you sit here and do a whole shift and grind? Come on,
You know,
man.
Nigga, some of them,
I wonder would they make a NCAA every year? You know,
that's a
'cause
fair point.
when it come to college football, people don't care about the players' names, so they might just stick to this one game and just say we got it.
Because
But with Madden, you kind of depend on the new players and stuff like that. So they gotta make them.
before this, you had that community. I was in that community. NCAA 14. They keep revamping it, but they got the name revamped from because they kept revamping it. The game like every year they do the uniforms and names. When I had it on my 360,
So is that downloaded content in NCAA Junior?
Yeah.
huh?
Can you download players on there on NCAA? Or did
To
they
the new
take it out?
NCAA.
Yeah, they took it
Nah,
out, right?
no, you
Yeah,
can't
I
download
thought
no
so.
player.
So that's
Only
how they
thing you
gonna
can
get
do
people right
online
there.
is like a team building. I think them auto generated players when you do team building.
Yeah. So that's how they gonna get people with new NCAAs every year, right there. They
Mm-hmm.
knew it. They knew what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They said let's get them on this new release and then we gonna have them. They ain't gonna have no choice if they gonna
Mhm.
want to get it. So
3 years, people gonna be complaining about NCAA. Same shit every year.
Same
and
shit.
you know what? That's what the stuff like that is the reason why I don't buy the expensive version
Hmm
because it's just like, bro, it ain't like you can keep playing it. Like I think I bought the $100 version one time, man, and that may have been back when Kobe was on the was on 2K20 or 21,
hmm
whichever one of the ones he was on after he had died. I think that was the last time I paid $100 for it. After that,
Oh yeah.
I was just like, no, bro, because you can't. It ain't like you could continue to play it afterwards
hmm
because you like, man, you want to update the roster, but there's certain features you can't use and
hmm
all that stuff. It's just like you said, that's how I get. That's why I just get the basic, the basic one and roll with it.
I know that's right. Since we speaking on basketball, Ken, I just thought about something. I ain't gonna, I don't mean to make you mad because I actually got mad on it. I watched a DJ Black interview. Sebastian Telfair. They asked him about Kobe, right?
Oh yeah, I
And
heard about
he was saying Kobe was the second thing to Michael Jordan. He was like, Kobe was a good player, but yeah, we need to stop that. This person better than Kobe. That person better than Kobe. And you know what I hate now? Everybody be shitting on Kobe now.
it. Yeah,
Everybody be sitting
but
on Kobe now, like since he did. Like,
yeah,
and then as the interviews started to go by, I he hating on Kobe because he just snitched on Kobe the other day saying something like Kobe had them holes and stuff. Why you telling
in
this man
Miami and
things like
stuff like that.
after he
Yeah,
died and stuff? So that let
then
me
he
know
talking about
this
something.
person got ulterior motives against Kobe. Kobe must did something to him back in the day or something. Now that's where that hate came from. Why he don't think Kobe is up there?
Motherfucker do shit like that.
Um,
It's crazy.
you know why it doesn't bother me like me not me as a Kobe fan because it don't bother me either way. But I'm saying like just me as just a basketball fan. The reason why it doesn't bother me is because you take the good with the bad, and that's with everything.
Mm.
So just as much as people praise Kobe, because people have been praising Kobe, ever since he passed, and enough time passed, they gonna start shitting on him like what they doing now. So it's just what comes with it. You got some people that's um, trying to get the last little piece of fame, and it's a shame they got to do it, off someone that passed 4 years ago. But the person I really respect through all this is Smush Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Smush Parker, let's just be real. Kobe shitting on that man while he was still alive, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, um, uh, Smush Parker could have turned around and did the same thing to Kobe after he passed, but he didn't really do it. He just said, "Man, I'm just thankful, through it all that even when we was going through all that, that one of my family members wanted some signed gear from Kobe, and he sent it to them, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, that man didn't have to do that, and he did that. So all that other stuff, I don't really pay no attention to it, man. Sebastian Till felt like, you know, because it's Kobe, the only reason why we hear about this man, because he uh he didn't succeed in his career for what he was trying to do in the league, albeit if it was injuries or other things. So, it's a shame that the only reason why we hearing about this man is because of what he said about someone that passed away 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know why people be shitting on Kobe now. Like I know the GOAT is it could be debatable, but with Kobe career is cemented. So when they start putting Kobe like at number 9, that's when I start like, no, everybody's
Yeah.
is 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 everybody's opinion, like I just said. But come on now, you start hating when you put it at number 9. How can you say this person is such and such is closer to this person, but you put him it, but he's way down here? It don't make sense. I don't know why
Nick,
they're doing
Nick,
that.
Nick, 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 you got a response for that? Because I do, but I don't want to be talking
Oh no,
so
you can
much.
go ahead. You good.
Hey, so Junior, I got a response for that. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all remember, and we can go back and look at past podcasts. Listen,
Mm.
if you years ago, if you asked me who my top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL was, Tom Brady wouldn't even be in my top 5. That was
Mm,
back then. And listen, it ain't had nothing to do with the man talent. I just ain't like the man because he was killing my team.
Hmm.
He was beating all my teams. He beat the Rams in 2001. He beat um he beat the Eagles in 2000 and shit 4 or 2003. One of them. He beat the Carolina Panthers in whatever year that was. Uh, it just all the team. I always rooted against this man, and I lost every time. Only time I didn't lose is when the Giants beat them twice, and when my Philadelphia Eagles beat them that one year. So, but now in today's time, like when they played I don't remember who they played in the Super Bowl. Was it? Yeah, it was the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all remember when they played the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl? He was with Tampa Bay. That was my first time ever rooting for Tom Brady. And Hammer, the point I'm trying to make is that point I'm trying to make is that he moved from whatever number I had him at to number 1. And for Kobe, people put him at number 9. But listen, mark my words. As time passed and LeBron finally retired, which I'm gonna keep it 100. LeBron gonna be number 1
Yeah.
when it's all said and done. I mean,
It's
to me, he
inevitable,
already
man.
number 1. Yeah,
It's
to
just a
me, he
matter of
already
time.
number 1. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna lie, cause seeing what he's doing, seeing what LeBron doing in the Olympics is just I, I don't know what else to say.
Hmm.
Um, but anyway, to answer to really truly answer your question, Junior, people put Kobe there, but I think once everybody that's playing now that we know that's finally retired, like LeBron and KD and Steph. I think when you sit back and look at it overall, you're gonna say, man, you know what? Kobe was just really doing his thing, and he didn't have the talent. It was just work ethic. So,
Mm-hmm. It was just, yeah, he just
so
worked it.
yeah.
Because like LeBron and Michael Jordan, he gonna be a debate, like good debate, who they think is number one versus them.
Mhm.
But like you said, what LeBron doing now, it's crazy. And I keep saying Steph Curry, this is my opinion, Steph Curry is in that gray area. Like the
Mhm.
reason I say gray area is you got to put him up there as the greats. He is one of the greats.
Mhm.
But now this saying something against him. Was he ever been in the league? He was the best player in the league. Some of the teams he wasn't the best player on the team. So that's just an argument against him. He in that gray area as far as like, well, because Michael Jordan clearly was the best player in the league, best player on the team. LeBron was the best player in the league, best player on his team. Steph Curry is so lethal at the 3-point shot, and he's goaded. I'm just saying he's still in that gray area. Too, is he gonna leap over certain people because he was the best? He was the best player in the league. He probably the top three, but he was the best player in the league. It's when years go by, it's getting tricky because Steph Curry is one of the tricky players now because you got to respect it. He got the rings. You got to respect it, but that's just an argument against him. Nah, I ain't taking that away from him because he's one of my favorite players too. But he's one of those tricky players. But nobody's not bringing that up on ESPN yet. Y'all need to revert back to this conversation when y'all bring that shit up. But he's one of those tricky players when it comes said and done.
Honestly, I don't know if they ever will bring it up.
I don't know. They might. I don't know. It's tricky though because they gonna start saying like
So like,
he got more rings than KD, right? So people gonna put him over
mm,
KD. But was he better than KD? You get what I'm going now?
mm-hmm.
Like Michael Jordan and LeBron, you can make an argument they were better than certain player, but they was the best player on that team. Steph Curry got the ring, he got the points, but he wasn't the best
We
player on that team. You know what I'm
let
saying?
me let me
He wasn't playing
let
defense.
me
Well, he wasn't playing defense at that same level as everybody else. That's the
we
argument I've been saying.
I mean, I
And
think a lot
he
of
in
people
that
just
gray area. You got
a
to
lot of
respect him, but was
a
he
lot of people
better
see him as
than?
a Ray Allen.
Yeah, he better than Ray Allen though.
But
yeah,
that's how a
he
lot of
better
people
than
see
Ray
him
Allen.
though. He better, he way
He,
better than Ray Allen, but that's how a lot of people see him though.
Because he a top
So it ain't
he,
like a,
75. Well, he was in the top. Was he in the top 75? Well, shit, to me, he in top,
yeah. He in the
maybe the top 10, but I'm just
uh,
saying.
yeah, man, probably top
ooh
five.
Mm-hmm.
we y'all ready? Junior,
Mm.
Huh?
you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's where the controversy starts. Junior, Junior, everything that you said, the soliloquy you just did was perfect. Listen, I'm gonna put Steph Curry in the same stratosphere as Kobe. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now, just hear me out when I explain. You said you said he's regarded as the best shooter of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't the best. He wasn't the best on his team. Now, let's stop right there. Kobe, regarded as one of the best players in the league. Them first three titles, he was not the best player on his team, according to everybody. So now Kobe go out and get two on his own. He get a league MVP. Steph, he go out. He got one. He got two women. He got one before KD. Got two with KD, and then got one on his own.
Mm-hmm.
So he got four rings. He got two with KD, two on his own, one when he was the Finals MVP. Kobe got three with Shaq. He was not the Finals MVP. He got two with Pau Gasol. He was the Finals MVP. So people are always holding certain things against him. Steph Curry, to me, is a point guard. He will not be regarded as the greatest point guard to ever play this game because he was a shooter. He shoot first, assist going up there. Kobe is regarded as the number 2 shooting guard to ever play this game. Why? Because Michael Jordan was the number 1. So it's so many things that you compare with that. It's gonna be difficult for Steph Curry to break that top 5. Just how they put Kobe, they make it hard. Some people like me, I got him in my top 3. Most people they got him in the top 10, but barely. Same thing gonna be with Steph. He gonna be in that top 10, but barely. It's gonna always be when they mention people, they always say, but Steph did this, but he only got 1 Finals MVP. He's the greatest shooter of all time, but you know what I'm saying? And like that's the comparison I have with him and Kobe is because the way that they will nitpick at him when it's all said and done is the way that they nitpick at Steph now. I mean the way they nitpick at Kobe now. So you ever notice how hard Steph fought to get that Finals MVP against Boston? Nah, listen, in 2000 and whatever year Toronto won, Steph was gonna get the MVP that year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just they just lost. They just lost. If Klay Thompson didn't get hurt, I know KD got hurt. But if Clay didn't get hurt, there was a real chance. Game 7, I believe that Curry was gonna step up in Game 7 and take that MVP away. And if that's the case, we looking at Steph having 5 rings right now instead of 4. So also, um, the year that they lost in 2016, the 3-1 comeback from LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
This is not tied into the conversation, but Draymond Green was going to win MVP that that playoffs. That man scoring, and you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I hate how they do Draymond sometimes, and I know he got a temper, but his scoring against the Cavaliers in that series in 2016, he was gonna win the MVP. But anyway, I just wanted to put that information out there. But that's why I compared them to. Because mark my words, yeah, they're gonna give Steph the greatest shooter thing, but they're never gonna give him the greatest point guard. They're gonna give him one of the most influential, but they're gonna always be behind Allen Iverson, um, or at least equal with AI. But those are the things that they're gonna hold against Steph Curry. It's one of the same things that they hold against Cole.
Mm.
I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in there before we move on.
Monkey.
He says Steph got 4 rings.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, they ain't gonna put him over. Now, if Steph just say Steph get 5 rings, right?
Yeah.
Would it throw Massive? Will he jump over Massive Johnson? They probably won't do it. It depends what age who you talking to too.
Now it depends on how he wins
Okay.
that fifth ring. I mean, because their team currently as constructed, they're not winning anything. So like, so so they gotta so they gotta get somebody. But my thing is that whoever that somebody is can't overshadow Steph. You know what I'm saying? So in order for Steph, to me, in my opinion, in order for Steph to be put over Magic Johnson as the greatest point guard to ever play this game, Steph would have to win a final. He'd have to win his 5th championship, and he got to be Finals MVP. That's the only way because he won't have the assist over Magic, but you can say he's the greatest shooter. He changed the game, and he got 5 rings just like you. He got 2 MVPs. He got he got one without. I mean, sorry, he got two without KD. Theoretically speaking, if he get the fifth championship. So, um, yes, I do believe that if he gets that fifth championship, it's gonna put him over Magic Johnson, but he got to win Finals MVP. Same thing could be said about Braun. If Braun get his fifth championship, there's even though he's one short of Jordan, there's no way I can put Jordan over Braun just because of what Braun accomplished. Just the numbers.
Mm.
As much as I deny it, even with Tom Brady, as much as I deny it, you can't deny them numbers, bro. Them numbers is just for Braun to be playing like how he playing now at this age, absurd, bro.
It's
Absurd.
like what he looking now like he could play another 3 years though.
Yeah, man. I mean, really and truly, I haven't seen the decline. Like I try to say, like, okay, well, he misses free throws, but he ain't never made his free throws. If we being real,
Mm.
his athleticism has gone down, but his athleticism was so high in the beginning that his athleticism now is where people are at now. You see what I'm saying? The young people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now his defense is trash. If we keeping it 100,
Mm.
his defense trash, but like his his contribution to the game, you can't deny it. Did you know that this man, LeBron James, led the league in assists, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, he led the league in assists. So yeah.
One more question before we move on. I said that last time. Then basketball question. Now they've been talking about every Olympic. Come on, they gotta say it. They said this year Olympic team will slaughter the 1992 Olympic team. Y'all want to go first? Y'all want me to go first? I give
What
my
happened?
two opinions.
Go,
Say
go
that, say that
ahead.
again.
They said this Olympic basketball team will slaughter the 92 Olympic team.
You play too much.
I give you honest. I give y'all honest answer.
What was that? What was that? The 018? Whatever. They won't even beat that
Oh,
team.
yeah. What you think, Kim?
This team right here that we have now, they are not beating the Dream Team. However, if we say that 018, I
They
would even
slow.
go as far as I would go as far as to say that 12 team could beat the Dream Team. But this team that we got now, while they're really good,
Mm-mm.
they won't beat the Dream Team. I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody wants to shine, with the exception of KD, Steph, and Braun. They don't want to shine because they've already had the limelight and fame. But everybody else want to shine. Everybody else want the limelight. Let me tell you something. That 92 Dream Team, who was the leading scorer? Can y'all tell me?
Bark.
Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was the leading scorer. Matter of fact, I don't even think Michael Jordan was the number two scorer. He may have been the number two. He was either number two or number three. But Michael Jordan's assist went up. Same with Kobe.
Mm.
Kobe wasn't the leading scorer on those teams. I think it may have been either Melo, D Wade, or I don't think it was Braun,
I think it
but
was Melo. I think it was Melo.
Melo. So what I'm saying is that that's the reason why, because theoretically put them up against the Dream Team, them boys gonna be trying to shine out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be too much 1-on-1, and I ain't
Mm-hmm.
even gonna lie. The IQ of
Man.
that 92 Dream Team, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, them boys gonna go to work. Them boys gonna go to work. Matter of fact,
I just changed my opinion since you said that. All right, my
yeah,
opinion, because I picked this team, but since you said that, it makes me go back to when the Miami Heat put that team together and they play against who they play against San Antonio that first year when LeBron was in Miami or Dallas.
no,
They
that was
played
Dallas.
That
That
was
was yeah,
Dallas.
Dallas.
on paper.
Dallas.
On paper, Miami was the better team, right? But Dallas was the better team because the best team not always mean you got the best players on the team. People usually get that misconstrued. The best team is everybody in their right position, do the right things at the right time. Dallas was a far better team than Miami Heat. On paper, Miami Heat got all the juggernauts. Well, Dallas was the best team and had a better coach at the time. You know, man, he a GOAT now, but at the time he was still new. That comes with age and stuff.
Yeah,
but
cooking.
Yeah,
cooking.
Since
JJ Barea cooking.
Yeah, since you said that 92 team will beat this year team because now this year team got they more athletic, but the 92 team is more tough. Like you say, they more mentally tough and stuff like that. Now, the 08 team will slaughter the 92 team.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't gonna be close.
No doubt.
That'd be close. Now,
listen,
Jordan gonna eat. Jordan and who's more? Jordan gonna eat. Cause
Jordan and Barkley. Jordan and Barkley, they gonna eat.
Like, but the rest of them, like you had Larry Bird was no good. Master Johnson when was on the last leg. Who else you had? Who like?
Yeah,
who
Clyde was good, but he was gonna get cooked. Listen, Chris Mullin can hit them threes, but he was gonna get cooked.
He gonna get cooked.
Christian Laettner wasn't gonna get no playing time. David Robinson, them boys were gonna hold their own. David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. Nah, Patrick Ewing gonna get dunked on a couple times, but
they gonna have they gonna have pretty good D, but Paul,
man.
But and I hesitated with it, but yeah, 08 cookie. Fuck that.
Dream, listen, the reason why I say that because listen, John Stockton, he killing every point guard on USA right now.
Mm-hmm.
John Stockton was really physical. A lot of people don't know anything about that. John Stockton was physical. John Stockton was a little dirty too. We all know that from watching the Bulls and Jazz. So, John Stockton. Look, listen.
He was slick.
Karl Malone's on that team too, so Karl Malone gonna be cooking, but so you know what I'm saying. I mean that along with let's see, Magic and Bird weren't gonna be doing that, but everybody else cooking. Especially this team right here, because Braun was gonna be frustrated because Jordan gonna be getting all the calls. Durant was gonna be doing this thing, but see, a lot of people say the physicality of the league, and I get it, but what they should say is that the players just back then was just they were a different type of strong. They were almost like y'all heard the term country strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just almost country strong in a sense. Like as strong as Braun is, like I don't think he really moving Clyde because Clyde got that Clyde and all them back then they had the country strength.
Look, just strong for no reason, huh?
I was just going to say that. Hey, Nick, they were strong they were strong off the problem. Yeah, like that. Like that. Just strong.
You think LeBron gonna go in the whole Paul against Karl Malone?
Oh, man, look, Karl Malone gonna do. Hey, y'all remember when Karl Malone was part of NWO? That's how he gonna do when LeBron try to come down there and he gonna have NWO on his shirt. on their jersey.
What did it rob part of NWO too?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman was
Yeah, he
part. He
was.
went part. He
Yeah.
went part of Dream Team though, because they knew if they brought Dennis Rodman over there to Barcelona, everybody going to jail. Hey, Junior, that man was gonna start a war over
there. Ooh. All right, let's move on. I'm finna be messing now. I already asked these
there.
questions before, but since we've been on here long, I'm gonna ask them again.
Oh,
So Colorado going 7-3 this year, ain't it? 7. How many games they played this year?
that nigga messy.
How neat? Why nigga ain't saying that game?
Need trying to think of the perfect response.
Anybody got time for junior shit?
Hey, you gotta show your support for Deion Sanders.
Why? Because he black.
We'll give no passes just because they black. You got to do that work.
What you say? I'll be a fan of if he go to the Cowboys. With it's a better fit.
Hey, facts.
He
Facts.
He might go to Cowboy once. That boy leave. He gone.
Mm-hmm.
We said that last year, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. The college football. That's a whole different.
Both of them Sounders leave, that man gone.
Uncle Kevin said, you gotta get Uncle Kevin on here. I might send him a Zoom link one day. Uncle Kevin told me about Junior. Have you noticed Deion Sanders? He speak a good game, right? But he's about self. If you pay attention to, like he care about other people, but he care about more about himself than anything. So, so he know how to talk that talk. If you pay attention,
he's slick.
He know how to talk it now.
Yeah, he's slick. You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Old Cup, bro. Old Cup. Man, it's slick, bro.
Colorado, hold on. You know what? Can we do it on here? We'll do this in a minute. Hold on. Can y'all see my screen, Kim?
No, I don't see nothing. I'm laughing.
Hold on, let me see it.
Ain't nothing up there. There you go. That thing say Zoom.
Watch that.
Hey, be careful now.
Boy, be careful with them letters now.
Hey,
everybody can see it now.
Hey, y'all don't laugh at my spelling.
Don't type no P's.
Don't type no P. Don't type no P. Look.
All right, this Colorado schedule.
But we
waiting on that man to fail.
Look, Nick, that's a win. Nebraska, I don't know. It depends.
Nah,
they ain't win against that.
I don't know. It depends.
Colorado State.
Them folks lose their next 4 games, 5 games.
Colorado State. That was a close game last year. Baylor, they losing to Baylor.
Roll killer.
They got University of Central Florida.
Those folks ain't got no running back.
Neat. They got Kansas. They losing Kansas State.
Those folks out here playing on Hall of Fame mode. Recruiting like that.
Look, Utah, they get slaughtered by Utah. They gonna get slaughtered by Utah.
Oh my God.
Somebody say Kansas good this year. We're gonna see. Yeah, they losing these games.
Those people lose their next 8 games, Kim.
Somebody said Texas Tech decent. Oh, they ain't beat Cincinnati. God, dog, yeah.
They ain't beat Arizona. Shit, they ain't beat Kansas State or UCF.
I don't know.
They make it. They second win. That Colorado State.
You say they make it? That was a close game last year.
That man finna have a worse record than he did last year.
You think he gonna talk himself out of this? This
Oh my God! Listen,
He gonna
listen.
blame it on them players.
Look, longest Shador and the other one, as long as they perform good, he don't care about nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they do enough to get drafted, that man. Listen, that's why he look. Jerry Jones called him. Jerry Jones said, "Listen, stick with old boy for one more year, and I'm coming." That's what he said. He said, "I'm coming."
Look, I told the guy at work
Pause.
today. He didn't. Yeah, I guess he thought I was joking, but I said, look, everything is sitting up in Dallas for Dion and
Oh
Shador to be
yeah.
there. Because
Oh
Dak
yeah.
Prescott, he's in a contract year this year.
Yep.
Just last year, this contract. And they haven't won a playoff game in I don't know how long, so they due for a new coach and a new
Yep.
quarterback.
Let that man throw a pick six at the wrong time. That man
Yeah,
gone.
man. Everything gets set up for Dion to go to Dallas.
It is. You absolutely right, Nick Jr. Make sure we bookmark this podcast because they setting it up for Shador. It's gonna be on some LeBron and Bronny types
Yep,
in
that's what I
Dallas.
said at work. Yep.
Yep.
Then Jerry Jones is all about selling tickets. Jerry,
that's a ticket seller right there.
That's a ticket seller. They're gonna
Yeah.
sell out.
Hell, I go to a Dallas Cowboy game and I'm an Eagles fan.
And Dion coach, he know he's gonna sell out. They already got that work. They already know that.
Yeah, just like LeBron and his son. That's a ticket seller. That's why they did it. Shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna sell out every home game.
You say every home game?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, it's crazy. They think we crazy. They can't get this stuff past us, man. We see it.
Man.
We see it.
That's crazy.
Man,
at least they're gonna try to go as far as they can with LeBron and his son, cause that man belongs in the G League.
Yeah.
He don't deserve to be on the NBA team.
Now I will say his defense is top notch. If he can work on his defense and get stops, there's definitely a place for him in the league. And I know that's not a popular statement, but his defense is pretty elite. I would almost go as far as to say, besides Anthony Davis, Bronny might be the best defensive player might be the second best defensive player on the team.
Damn.
That's no lie. And I don't even know if that's a good thing for me to say or a bad thing because but Bronny's defense is pretty good. But if he listen, Nick, Gene, if you a defensive specialist,
man,
there's a place for you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna see.
Colorado going 2
Man.
You said 2 and what?
Shit, they gonna lose on their bye week.
Yeah, they might lose Dion. I ain't fooling with y'all, man.
Oh, man, shit.
Oh,
I got
man.
time for Colorado.
Lee, what you got in store for Georgia this year? What you looking forward to?
They gonna be good.
Is in a position you worry about or have questions about this year?
I mean, because the way you seen Kirby Smart at Alabama, the way he recruited, he gonna make sure he's not short at no position, especially on the defense side of the ball. So, I mean, if I had to pick a position, the D line, I guess.
Yeah,
other than that,
the state of Georgia just got so much talent. It's just it's crazy. Crazy.
I'm saying, but Nick Saban with the Georgia, oh my God, that shit.
That shit wild.
Yeah.
What Georgia's schedule this year?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Hey, tell him who the hell put that schedule together? That's some bullshit right there.
Put it up there, Nick.
The hell put that together? Hold
Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart. No, he was cursing up a storm when he saw this
on.
game.
Man.
Ah,
I said, I'm like, boy, I used to enjoy these football games. Gonna have to drink. Gonna have to drink this year, Kendall.
look. Kirby Smart said, "Look out, hey." He said, "Come on, man. What we doing? What y'all doing?"
Damn, shit, take it forever to load. Hold on.
But you know what? But you know what though, Neat? That's the
There we go.
if Georgia be so dominant, it's just gonna make them look good for real.
Now they go undefeated on this schedule. Yeah, shit, you got to put this team in one of the best teams of
You
all
know what I'm
time.
saying?
Where
Yeah.
we at?
So
Why
Oh, you
Nick?
got to. They say host disabled participating screen share. You got to turn it on, June. However you do that.
Okay, you go ahead now. Should be. While we wait on Nick,
mm,
they said I was listening to somebody top 10 loudest stadiums of all time. Not all time, but in college football. Do you remember
mm,
you said you went to LSU game, right?
yeah.
Was it loud that game?
Nah, them niggas was just. I mean, excuse me. Them people were just. They was just crazy. I don't know about loud. They were just. They were
Crazy.
just
Mm.
rambunctious. Like they
They
were just.
because
You know what I'm saying?
Can
they
y'all see
had
that?
You know.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Clemson. Ooh, God. Clemson the first game. They should be able to beat Clemson, but you don't know how
Ah, man.
good Clemson is this year.
Man, they think they're gonna beat the shit out of
Hey,
Clemson. See what time that game come on?
hey,
Oh, that's a tricky
Hey, hey,
game, Nick.
hey,
11
hey.
o'clock game, too.
Y'all gonna struggle in that second game.
Hey, look. Hey, hey,
FCS, boy.
Kilda is not lying. Georgia get to them 10
Look,
straight
I ain't
games
lying.
and
I'm dead
struggle.
serious. Look, listen, Junior. Historically, Georgia
Mm-hmm.
has struggled in the first half, or at least the first 3 quarters. But then some about either the third quarter or the fourth quarter, them niggas just they say, all right, Kirby, we saw. We don't feel like running. We don't feel like doing burpees. We don't feel like doing stadiums. Hey, look, we finna do. Hey, look, and then they end up winning by like 30 something points after being down 10. Just
I was telling people it sounds crazy, but I think Kirby Smart be gambling. I feel like he create adversity on he create adversity on purpose in those games. If you think about it,
yeah,
like you
yeah,
struggle against Middle Tennessee, then go beat
yeah,
Tennessee by 50. Like what the hell is that?
yeah. I'll be like, bro. Look, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, man, Georgia trolling. Georgia be trolling everybody because like, how you go? You struggle against a low D1 team, and then you go beat the shit out of Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand. Auburn caught a stray on that one.
I'm
You know,
gonna
what's
lie.
them teams on? Get
Against
there, Nick.
Auburn.
What's them teams on NCAA? You play your dynasty, them FCS schools.
South,
FCS.
Southeast. FCS Southeast.
Neat. Looking at this schedule, neat. If y'all
Yeah.
go undefeated, this may be Georgia's best year
Yeah,
of all time.
I agree. But I don't think we're gonna run the
because
table. Hell no. Like this split right here.
Woo!
yeah, I was just getting
That's
ready to say that.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that, bro. And then 3 of those 5 games are on the road,
Man.
bro.
And
Neat.
these are
And
back
y'all
to
got
back. Man, shit.
Ole Miss. Of course, I think y'all gonna be Ole Miss, but Ole Miss ain't no slops. Like you don't know what type of offense.
No. No, I ain't Ole Miss low key really good. That honestly,
Yeah,
if Texas
yeah.
don't I got Texas winning the SEC. If Texas don't win it, I got Ole Miss winning the SEC and Georgia third.
Really?
Ole
Damn,
Miss
really?
that good.
Okay.
Eh, Only reason I say Georgia won't win it just because of the fucking schedule. That schedule's ridiculous, man. I don't see them.
Woo.
I don't
And
see them running it.
Look. You know what? About 8, 9 years ago, I would say, man, Georgia Tech gonna get y'all some trouble. But that triple option shit ain't fooling nobody no more, boy. I'm talking about look, hey, niggas getting stuffed in the backfield. Pause. That shit is not working, bro.
Well, I bet Curtis Sport. Yeah, here we go with this bullshit again. Y'all
Man.
ready?
Man, y'all ready?
God dang, that's a tough ass schedule.
I ain't
I
gonna lie,
think
that's
everybody at
rough.
SEC gonna have a tough schedule, but damn, look at this schedule. Mm.
Kirby Smart said, "Do y'all need to try to get me fired? Who did this?"
Hey, but they were looking out for Alabama though.
Who
Oh
Alabama?
yeah, hey,
Alabama,
I ain't
hey,
gonna cap.
Alabama got off easy. Like, what the hell?
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. When I saw that schedule, I said, like I had just had a, like I had just had a cup of ice cold water.
You know what's the coach name now? The boy. What his name? How you
The
pronounce his
boy,
name?
yeah,
You better
yeah,
take
the,
it.
the, the
You better
boy,
take
what the
this
fuck?
year. You better take advantage this year.
You better take advantage because it's only gonna get worse from here. Look, when I saw them first 3 games, I said, boy, that ain't nothing but prep for Georgia. The first 3 games is prep work. Now listen, South Florida, we ain't gonna let them be as close as we did last year. That's just
Kim,
that's just
you might
unacceptable.
you might not agree, but I said the last year, I'm gonna tell you who I think gonna beat Alabama. If Alabama was to lose 3 games on this schedule, I think their third loss gonna come right here.
You think it's Missouri?
Missouri really good.
I was gonna say Tennessee, but you think Missouri gonna get us?
Yeah, Missouri is really good. I say the last year, like man, if anybody played Missouri besides this, they was gonna beat them.
The Missouri
Damn,
finished what second last year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. Me, I would be more concerned if we was in Missouri,
Hmm.
but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna lie to you. Act
That's
like I know what they got,
they
but
they got a really good team.
quarterback too, or
That team
uh,
overall is really good. Yeah. Like I thought they were gonna get Georgia last year. I don't know how they Kirby Smart pulled a rabbit out of the hat, but they
hey
should have beat
man,
Georgia.
Georgia, for some reason Georgia always struggles with Missouri. I'm
Yeah.
talking about even when
It,
Missouri wasn't no good.
it's that style of offense, I guess.
Yeah, because they run a pro style too, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. See,
Oh,
look,
Missouri. Missouri
see,
got
look, they can run the table. These the only 2 teams they got to worry about: Auburn and Alabama. If they get past these 2 games, they going undefeated.
You think so? Well, shit.
Hmm.
Look at the first 2 games.
them folk
Ain't that
playing
Brett team
Buffalo.
that second
Yeah.
week?
That Brick team, that second team, Buffalo.
That's
That
a
was,
weak ass schedule, ain't it? God damn, that's the only game they got to worry about is Alabama.
On the schedule week.
so why nobody talk about Oklahoma? They ain't worried about Oklahoma this year.
And
Nah, ain't
they
about to work
didn't
out.
they didn't New Missouri.
That Arkansas game, though, I don't know how Arkansas is this year. Arkansas always present problems for at least for Alabama.
They always be those. I forgot what kind of games you call it. Would be them tough games like
Trap
the
game.
trap game.
Hmm.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Alabama always have a problem with Arkansas. I wonder why is that? It always be.
Always, bro. Listen. Tennessee, Arkansas, always, bro. It don't matter who on the team. Me, you, and Junior could be on Arkansas, and they gonna struggle against us. I'm talking about at our age now.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, Arkansas gonna get 3 wins this year.
see.
God damn.
They're gonna beat you at B neat.
Yeah, they might pull it up.
You know what? I expect UAB to be better than they was last year with Trent Dilfer. With Trent Dilfer as a head coach, I feel like last year
Yeah.
was kind of a like a just like a you can throw that one away. But this year, I expect them to be better this year.
You think South Alabama coach that's at Alabama not gonna do pretty good?
Oh,
What is he, the defensive coordinator?
mm-hmm. Hey, look, he
I'm
going
gonna
to
be honest with
LSU.
you. I don't know how South Alabama's defense was. I know their offense
I
was
know the
okay.
recruit's gonna be there, but I wonder how his defense gonna be.
You know, they play LSU on September 28th. I thought about getting tickets to that game.
South,
Mm-hmm.
South Alabama
they played.
Yeah, they play LSU in Baton Rouge.
might be a decent
Man,
game.
that spoiled that shit over.
I thought about getting tickets to that game. The ticket was going for like $60.
It's not
No, that
bad.
ain't bad. That
And
ain't
Uh,
Baton
bad.
Rouge is not too far from here.
mm-mm.
Y'all ever been to LSU campus before?
I haven't. I heard they say it's amazing. I haven't though.
I I, I ain't trying to get in trouble, but so I'm just gonna talk in code.
They got
Yeah.
they got Alabama campus.
Yeah, because I've been to Alabama campus a few times, and it's no question because even the walk to the stadium, like you gotta it's like they set it up on purpose. When you walk to LSU stadium, you gotta pass all the sororities and
Mm.
all the so when you walking down, it's everybody out there cooking, they dancing, music playing. It just gets you hyped. I'm just like, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I went to the game in Baton Rouge, this was years ago. I almost went to LSU
For
Mm.
just
real.
off just off what I saw. I felt like, listen, this gonna sound weird, but y'all just stay with me. I felt like I was on a recruiting visit.
Mm.
I almost went to LSU for no reason. Like, like I don't even know what I was gonna major in, but I almost went to LSU just off the atmosphere alone.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
walk down there, go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, because when I went to Alabama campus, and I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting more as far as their campus.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
and then when I was looking at the campus, I was like, yeah, them campus building this campus, and I know Alabama Endowment triples Alabama A&M campus. A&M campus got a good campus. They campus look better than Alabama campus. I'm like,
It
huh?
wasn't no hype. It wasn't no hype behind it. Jimmy. It wasn't no.
It just
It
plain. I'm
wasn't.
like, all
Yeah,
that
it
money
was
come
just
through there,
plain.
it's just plain like that. I went to
Yep.
that campus twice. Just thought
I
about it.
mean,
I went
honestly,
to that campus twice.
are you surprised though? I
It's
mean,
boring. I
Not
ain't gonna
really.
lie.
it's just Alabama in general. Like, look at the football team, like the uniform, like it's plain as it can be, but they
It's plain. Cause I even went on campus like in their
really
food
don't.
courts and all that stuff. I'm like, I've been a better
Yeah,
campus than this.
you got a point, Neat.
Yeah,
But
it's like they
still,
really.
it's
You don't care about the aesthetic as an Alabama fan or student. Like you know the program and stuff like that is good. It just they don't care about the aesthetic, how it look and all that.
They don't care.
And it kind of reflect that in the football program, like them playing as uniform, but you know that team good as hell.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I know
That's a good point.
uh they say Auburn campus way better. I've been hearing a lot of people love Auburn campus. It,
Yeah.
it probably the campus is probably better than Alabama. Oh, why the hell Alabama ain't update their campus and shit? That's somebody need to
Hmm.
help.
They didn't update the campus. They updated like the stuff inside the stadium, like seating and they put all them LED lights and
Mm.
like when Alabama scored a touchdown. I mean, of course, y'all didn't go to a night game, but that was a night game we went to. But like you go to a night game, this the LED lights is flashing and like they'll cut all the lights off in the stadium and then turn them back on and all that stuff. But I mean, still stuff like that. If I'm a recruit, stuff like that ain't gonna sell me. It's just like if you talking about age, it's talking about like what's gonna sell me besides the actual football team. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like that's why sometimes people switch and go to LSU or to a Georgia because it's just like
You making good points though.
What else?
You making good points.
What else you got for me?
We ain't think about talk about Kim. Like since we gonna say it like it is. A lot of them players were going to Alabama because of Nick Saban, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah, for
coach
sure.
is a great coach too. But what points he gonna sell them? They gonna have to start doing stuff to keep them players coming in there.
Yeah.
What they gonna like?
Yeah.
You already playing against NIL deal. Like you said, if you go to Kendall, if you want no fan, if you look at LSU, then you look at Alabama. Who you going to? And they just as equal. If you want no Alabama
Oh,
fan.
boy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to LSU. If
You
we
know what I'm
keep it
saying?
100. Yeah.
Alabama got the money, like they got to stepping on up. I've been on their campus twice. Like I wasn't impressed. I was,
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
that's what I
not a
was
people
saying.
person.
Yeah. That's what I was saying when Nick Saban first left and all them players started leaving. That's part of like the only reason them players in Tuscaloosa because Nick Saban. I mean, other than that, there ain't nothing else going on there.
And I
Like
heard
Mm-hmm.
people that say they live
it's
in Tuscaloosa.
boring. Mm-hmm.
They said the town boring. They said you got the school, everybody on campus and stuff, but they said it's boring. I'm like, Alabama? I'm like,
Yeah.
I got all that money. I went to A&M. That's the best time I had in my life. Ain't nowhere near the money they got
You
at
know,
Alabama.
Georgia did that same thing, but the only thing that say Georgia, you know, they in Athens, but the only thing that say
Yeah.
there because they Atlanta down the fucking road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little
Yeah.
different.
Because
Okay.
me and my wife went past up there where A&M campus is, and I was just blown away just by everything we saw, and I was like, I see why Junior went here, and I was like, man, I was more excited about the stuff that was around than I was when we went to Alabama. Listen, I went to Alabama campus on work. It was work related because believe it or not, when I was working at Optum, um, they had a one of their buildings was on Bryant Denny Drive or whatever, the same street that the stadium is on.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there. It was just like a regular day, man. It looked like just like a regular city. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing to be hype about. And I think that's the thing that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look at. And um like I said, if I had to choose, they gotta do something if they want to keep these recruits coming because
Like the boy can say what pitches that he can give those recruits now. Like he can say
right.
this is a historic program, but that don't mean that. It do mean
Yeah,
something. It don't mean nothing in the
these young niggas ain't trying to hear that.
ain't trying to hear that. Like you ain't Nick
Man,
Saban. You know what I'm saying? You can't promise me nothing. Like what I don't know. You like people go to
Hey,
what people go to Oregon for? They love them damn uniform
yeah, that's the mystique.
and the locker room.
Like,
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all been to UAB before?
I've been, yeah, they got a decent campus too, but I've been
Listen,
twice.
listen, not just the campus, the surrounding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would if my thing was the aesthetics and stuff that was around the campus, I would choose UAB before I chose Alabama if we talking about the stuff that's around. And listen, the reason why I say this is mark my words, South Alabama is going to be the new UAB.
Yeah.
But down here, I guarantee it. This town here in Mobile is going to become a South Alabama football town, like how they did with UAB
They already
up
been
there.
working on it. They've been building
And
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
over in
I
Mobile.
think it's gonna be better than UAB.
They've been buying stuff. They finna buy
Mm-hmm.
the hey look, remember we used to say buy the block?
Yeah.
South finna buy they damn near finna buy the city.
I
And
think
it's
it's
gonna
gonna be
be
better.
just
I
like
think it'll be
UAB.
better than UAB because Mobile compared to Birmingham, it's no diss to Birmingham, but Mobile got a culture too. You got Mardi Gras.
Facts. Yeah.
You have a different type of culture down
Yeah,
here.
you're right.
And it's still a lot of people still interested because they're like, "Dang, y'all started Mardi Gras." A lot of people know about Mardi Gras, but some people don't know about Mardi Gras. They get down here, they started. Hey, y'all really do got a culture down here, so that right there gonna help too.
And see that's why they need people like us on their marketing team. Cause
Mm-hmm.
like, cause like I'm like, bro, listen, we can sell this to recruits. Listen, I ain't got no problem with Adidas, Under Armour. Let's go with Nike, bro. Because Nike will push the envelope. And the reason why I say that is like look at the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans, they man, when I tell you they selling that Mardi Gras stuff, they selling it. If I'm with South, I'm like, man, bro, let's sign with Nike. Let's get these uniform games up. We can even have a Mobile Mardi Gras themed uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and we can have, you know what I'm saying, like we can bring in more money for this city, and
Exactly.
we can really make it pop, like for these recruits.
What they
And
should
listen,
do,
South up.
South
Go ahead.
Alabama need to change it up. Like it may seem like it's too much, but every Saturday game, every game, right? They need to have a parade.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Every game they have a parade. Even their night game, they just said they have a night game on South Alabama Sun Belt, so they need to have a night game on Thursday nights or something like that. But they have a parade. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
something else that would
You
help
can have a parade
South
going
Alabama
into the
live.
game. Game start at 7. You can have a parade. Everybody already out. Have a parade
Yeah.
4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a long parade right in the same area.
You know something else that'll help with that? Just helping out South Alabama. Alabama and Auburn. You know, they
Yep.
schedule a game like Chattanooga, Tennessee. They pay them schools all that money in different states. Why not schedule South Alabama or somebody like that
They scared.
and get
They
that money to
Mississippi.
them?
Exactly.
Mississippi State already lost. Tennessee almost lost to South Alabama. So boy, they like, hey man, look.
I I think, man, I'm gonna chop this video up. That's some good idea. I'm gonna push that shit out. That's a good idea. We're gonna sue their ass if I'm gonna blurt this out. They steal
They
this
don't
shit.
sue us first.
But yeah, that's a good idea though. How long we been on here? It don't even seem like we've been on here that long. Shit, we probably been on here about 2 hours.
What?
But what y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? I feel like I'm missing something. I can't think.
And what happened when you wing it?
See, like the big episode come out lately. I'm saying lately, not before when I was winging it though.
True, because we talking about stuff that we like to talk about.
Hey, look, what y'all think about Kamala and Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh yeah, you brought up.
Lord have mercy, bro.
Come on, let me go first on this one. Look here.
Go ahead.
That's probably what you were thinking about it, man.
That was the most. I want to get my black women. I want y'all listen to me. Please listen to me. And I don't want to get in trouble. If y'all, I ain't gonna say it like that. That was the most. That should have been the most one of the most disrespectful things somebody could ever do. It's not. It's no diss to Megan Thee Stallion, but it was the wrong. They want the right place and time to do that. And I like watching Megan Thee Stallion, but they want the right place and time to do that. Hottest for Harris. Like what they actually think of y'all for doing this? They really think y'all dumb and crazy or ignorant when it comes to politics? Come on, man.
That's exactly what they think. Think about it now.
Yep.
The Democratic Party, I tell everybody there, they think I'm crazy because I'm black. You don't supposed to be talking like that. But the Democratic Party, they pander to black people like that. Like you think about it, when they come to black people, they cater to like the lowest totem of black people. Like who they had on last time with Joe Biden ran? Cardi B. Like
Nigga,
what
they
I
had Quavo. Nigga, you
why
saw when
yeah,
Quavo was on
Quavo.
there?
Yeah, he was up there.
And they had that Naruto shirt on.
See, they think, okay, this is what all black people like. They essentially think this is what all black people look like and act like. That's what black people like. Why not get somebody like Beyonce or Sierra or somebody like that to perform?
Right.
You know? But when you go to the white states, you don't do shit like that in front of them. You go to an Asian community,
Right.
you don't do shit like that for them. You don't put no karate man up there.
Yeah,
You know, like they don't do shit
Come
like
on.
that.
that's fact. That's facts.
But when it comes to black people, they do that shit.
But the thing, Neat, what made
And,
me
and
mad, some black people fall in line with that shit.
they been falling in line with it for
Yeah.
years.
That's
And
why
this is
they
another
keep
thing.
doing it.
And it's a thing about this is why they do that. They know if you look at the stats, like 96% of black people vote Democrat without even thinking about it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they
Stop doing
think
that.
this is all we got to do to get their vote. But when they go to the other communities, they got to explain what they got to do. They don't do that with black communities.
I said this 2-3 years ago. I used to vote Democratic automatically, right? Till I started running the business. So I started to, I watched Earn Your Leisure. They put you on game. I watch all this stuff. I've been saying, I'm gonna say it again now. I'm trying to make it quick. Black people stop giving I understand that people before us fought for our rights to vote, but they ain't fight for our rights to give away our vote. We giving away our vote to the Democratic Party. We're not holding them accountable for the things they're supposed to do with us. Every time we have an agenda, what we're trying to do, it always got to include other groups. It's not tailored to us. Everybody, you remember years ago, everybody got mad at Ice Cube, right? Even me at first, until I sat down and listened to Ice Cube. Because Ice Cube was on Roller Martin, talking about he was trying to develop a plan. He said he going to talk with the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. He before his time, Ice Cube. No, everybody want to understand it. You're supposed to sit down and see what no parties like us. I need y'all to get that in your head. No parties like us. But we need to have them to respect our vote. We need to come up with a plan. And like black people, we're going to vote for this party. But we're going to hold you accountable for the things that you say you're going to promise us. So the next time, that's how you get to respect our vote. The way we do it or not, they never going to respect our vote. They already know. I'm going to say 80% of black folks going to vote Democrat. It's going to be like 90% black women going to vote Democrat. That's the reason. Our vote is not, nobody don't, it's not, we're not holding them accountable for a lot of stuff. That's what we need to start doing. That's what I learned over the years. We're not holding them accountable for nothing.
They don't respect it, bro.
They don't respect it. They don't respect
it at all. Because when
they vote on the landslide.
Yeah, and when you look and you say these are people they picking to represent us, and you see it's rappers. Like, look, I'm gonna be 100. I like Quavo, I like Megan Stallion, but bro, them ain't the niggas I'm gonna pick to represent. if we being honest, them ain't the niggas I'm gonna pick to represent us, bro. Because it's just like
they're not even a thought in my mind, you know, like
you know what I'm saying.
You got people.
Quavo get up there, that nigga stuttering, talk something. I know she for us, and this nigga got on a village hidden in the leaf shirt. This nigga got on a see-through shirt. I'm like, bro, what we doing? And then when he talk, he sound like he rapping. It's disrespectful.
I'm like, we got. So look, just another point. Out of all the leaders that we got, and older leaders, and middle-aged leaders, y'all gonna pick entertainers to talk.
Right.
Come on now. You got middle-aged, well, he probably about 60. You got Michael Dyson. Now you might have to kick him off stage because he get to talking. Nah,
he get to talking too much.
You got him, he can talk that junk. No, you got different people can talk that junk, and you want to pick Quavo. And
I'm tell you another thing, like for them, that's probably the only thing they can get. Like if you get a black person that got common sense, more than likely that black person probably voting Republican most of the time. They not Democrat.
Yeah. Facts.
Because the guy on
Facts.
Earn Your Leisure, shout out to Earn Your Leisure. That's what he said. He said, I want to tell y'all, a lot of people might think I'm voting for Republican. He said, I never voted Republican, but well, he ain't say he never voted Republican, but he said,
The
I don't
policies.
automatically vote Republican, but I don't give my vote to the Democratic side neither, because he said we rich anyway. But he said, but he broke it down like y'all can't stop, y'all gotta stop giving away y'all votes and to the Democratic Party, and they're not doing that. Come on, it's crazy.
Then they get up on the stage like the people that vote Democrat on the landslide. They ask all these questions. The stuff they asking for don't make any sense at all.
It don't make any sense.
Then the stuff they asking for, what's going to happen with the stuff they ask for is going to cause inflation, which is what's going on now. And then when all this shit happens, they complain about that, but they, for some reason, they don't understand why it's happening.
Right.
And most black people, they vote through a colored lens. Like if you know that anytime a black person talking about something, it's about what you gonna give to the black people. But I'm not a Republican fan or a Trump fan or whatever. But if you listen to the stuff he say, the stuff he trying to do is for all people. But for some reason, people don't.
There you go.
But the Democrat wanted just be for black people. That's racist as hell, man. Like, what the hell is that? Like, that don't make any sense.
And what one of the things I had to learn is too, we have reason. I say this before too. We got reason for it. But black people, well, we learn it now. Stop voting emotionally. You have to look at it as business. Take your emotions out, and think logically, and vote business. It's a business. Start voting like that. I ain't saying who to vote for, but you had, as you get older, man, I ain't say as you get older, as you get wise on different stuff. Because I'm not a Trump fan either. But
all black people gotta do is all black people gotta do is take off the color lens when you sit down with these Democratic people.
Right.
A simple question that they never ask: what is your policy? And you know, the Democrats, they never explain their policies. Never.
Not at all.
A simple question they gotta ask: does those policies work for you? And most of the time, they listen to those policies the Democrats put out, it would not work for most black people.
And you know what? This is a hard truth I'm about to say, Kim. This is a hard truth. And somebody said it. Somebody said it, but you know, most black people is really conservative. We just vote Democrat because the Republican side is
that's very true.
But have you noticed? Ask most black people, especially elder black people, like their views
that's true.
on
That's true.
other stuff. No, you talk about politics. Their views on a lot of other stuff, they're actually conservative.
Yep.
That's the truth. And I feel I was like, so Liz, we just vote Democrat because
that's very true. Like you listen to the conversation we have and stuff like that, mostly conservative views and stuff like that. But you just go vote Democrat. I ain't even think about that, June. That's very true.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's facts. Because even if you like, it's like a lot of people, and y'all may have already said it, but like most people just vote Democrat because that's what we've been told to do, whether it makes sense or not. And eventually you start realizing, like listen, I'm for the people listening out there, I'm not pro-Trump, whatever. But a lot of sometimes when they was getting on to him about that tax stuff, he was like, I don't pay my taxes, nigga, and y'all don't need to be paying y'all taxes either. I was like, look, when he explained it, I was like, I said, this nigga got a point. I said, damn. I said, damn, maybe I need to do the same thing. He said, y'all tripping if y'all pay, it's just like,
that's one of his policies. That's one of his policies he want to put into play. He want to get rid of the tax and he want to put everything on tariffs. So anything they get imported is like an increase in tax on that. So everything over here be tax free. It'll cost more, but you can pick and choose what the hell you want to buy.
Right.
But you get to keep your whole paycheck.
Right.
Well, them taxes winning. Them taxes.
Man, what you say?
I mean, imagine not having federal tax taken out your paycheck. That shit crazy as hell. Just
Right.
think about it.
Just think about it. Ooh.
I'll be in a better position than I am in now.
Man.
I'll
But
tell you that.
statistics show that most, I ain't gonna say most, but a high percentage of black men think like us. It's a high percentage of black women still vote Democratic. Now they
I
might
about
have
to
they might have
say,
reasons, but women tend to be more emotional. But
I was about to say women scared as hell, so the men go vote Democrat with them.
Right.
So
Right.
it's crazy. It's crazy, and there's a lot of other stuff I want to say, but there'll be another episode because they'll go down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Let it rip, Junior.
Huh?
Look, I
Let it
almost
rip.
say we need to go down that rabbit hole.
Hey, we in the zone right now.
Well, hey, look, I'm telling
We just talk about like
you.
white women, right? You would think white women would have voted for who ran against Trump years ago? Hillary Clinton.
My Hillary Clinton, yeah.
Who did white women vote for?
Voted for Trump.
Trump, yeah.
Why black women can't get on the same page as black men?
Right.
That's a problem.
That's $1 million question, yes.
That's $1 million question. That's a problem.
Well, that's a rabbit hole I'm not gonna go down because I can add a lot to that, and I'm gonna leave that
That's
alone.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look at that can lead to something else right there.
They can lead to something else.
Right.
You talk about jobs. You talk about that's a lot of stuff you can lead to. So that's why I'm saying they could be a whole other episode on its own. Cause I don't got a million on my head, but when I start writing it down, like, and I listen to other podcasts, they do make sense. Some people gonna get mad at us because they seem like because we not in that lane. Because you do got that lane of black men versus black women. We not that. We love black women, but
yeah, of course.
still gotta talk about those hard truths. And the hard truth is something that we did to ourselves. Also, the white man, when we talk about the white man, we talking about the system. They did to us too.
Right.
But it's a mixture of all. And I always say people make money off confusion. Black people, we are confused on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is our fault. A lot of stuff is not our fault. But over years, we learn more. But like you said, that's a whole nother episode by itself.
And it's accountability too. I think that's a lot of things. That's the thing that's missing. Like a lot of people, especially, I should be getting in trouble now. Especially like with black women, it's just like the accountability be missing. Just like you no matter how much sense the point is, it's just that it's no accountability, and we miss the mark every time. It's just like, bro, listen, I'm not trying to down you. I'm just trying to tell you that, hey, look, I'm trying to hold you accountable. Just like, how people would hold other people accountable. I'm trying to hold you accountable, show you what you're doing wrong. Here's what we need to do. And as a byproduct of that, we're not holding whatever party we choose to vote for. We're not holding them accountable because we can't hold ourselves accountable. That makes sense?
It makes sense. Because you hold somebody accountable, that's how you can learn from. But if you try to hold somebody accountable and they can always get out of it, because this is how the system is made now, they can always get out of accountability, you're not gonna learn. You're not learning. So that's why you don't see a lot of, like, I'm gonna say this could be a whole nother episode. That's why you see a lot of black women run the United States. I'm gonna put it like this. But a lot of them are single. What's the reason?
Lord have mercy, bro.
That's a whole episode. Now they'll get mad at me for a lot of stuff I'm saying, but a lot of stuff is true. That's why sometimes too, you gotta have both parents in the household. That could be a whole nother episode because a lot of times it's all over the place. And because black women, as far as graduation rate, they got the highest graduation rate. Like nobody, black women are killing everybody. I mean, killing everybody. But it's just certain point, like it's not getting to it. Like they at that point now that they only need us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that kills the community though. They don't even see it like they say it like, I don't need y'all. If I make more money, y'all, I don't need y'all. A lot of them think like that. But over years, it's killing the community. You killing the community. We already 1/3 in the United States, you killing the community. But I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna take more than me and other people be talking about this shit.
But you know what? I think because we're on the same page as men, and we're all we're seeing the same thing. People just need to. I think we as men we can't fold. Does that make sense? Like we got to keep applying pressure. So for our black women, we love y'all, and you got to look at it as in it's not black men versus black women. It's black men and women versus the problem. And once we see that, we'll be able to move forward. But if you think about it, drinking everything that you said, which was spot on. It's just like I'm independent. I don't need y'all. That's a black man versus black woman thing. I don't need y'all. Bro, we all need each other.
Exactly.
You so independent as you say you don't need us. Bro, what are you basing that off of? Same thing with men. Just like I don't need a girl. I can just keep smashing all these other hoes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that. I'm good by myself. The fact of the matter is we need each other. And until we figure that out, we just gonna continue to struggle, bro. Once we figure out that, hey, you know what, we need each other, let's make this shit work. Only then and only then we'll be able to hold each other accountable, take responsibility for our actions, same thing, and then be able to make the right decision for us as a community. Them white folks know that we lacking in unity and team chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
why
know we lacking.
they don't take us serious.
They don't take us serious. They know that we don't get along with each other. We at war with each other, and that's why we losing. You know what I'm saying?
And I tell some people this: I'm not Muslim, but you take different aspects of, I ain't gonna say all Muslims, some of the Muslims, like in their community, like they educated, they women's, I ain't gonna say it like that, but the women, they all in line with each other. And have you noticed different groups are scared of Muslims because they are aligned with each other.
That chemistry, 100%.
100%. And they discipline. You heard what I said, y'all. They discipline.
Yep.
I ain't saying you have to be. It's crazy though. You can learn from everybody though. Like, I don't know. We got to do something. We got to do something. Gotta do something. Well, we're gonna get in trouble, boy.
But that's crazy that you mentioned about the Muslim thing, because it's like kind of off topic a little bit, like Christianity.
Yeah.
You ever notice that that get poked fun of now? But you never see nobody poking fun of the Muslims and all the other cultures and stuff like that, because they don't allow that. But Christianity get poked fun of all the time. Like, hey, they just did it on the Olympics, didn't it?
Yeah, with the gay
the drags. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, let them do that in the Muslim community. People getting beheaded or something.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
They're making a mockery. There's no respect for people's faith.
Then to go back on the black men and women, it's like, oh shit.
You remember that Kevin Hart meme? I said. I'm sorry, me. You trying to make a point? My bad.
But my damn mic started messing up.
What you said?
But I kind of put that on politics too. Like, they know, like, they got that divide going on, so they see a opportunity. They can insert they nonsense in between that, and create all these problems.
Yeah, create all them problems. Like it's more
Mm-hmm.
confusion. People feed off that confusion and stuff. Like our community is really confused. Like we learning more now as far as like business and different stuff. We're making progress. I'm not saying we're not making progress. We got a long way to go. We're making progress though.
Yeah.
Cause
You
you ever
know,
notice it? You ever notice like the Democratic Party, they always talking about like single mothers and stuff like that. It almost like I I get their single mother, but almost like they trying to promote that idea
yeah.
between single black women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nick, they make it seem like it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't got no
Mm-hmm.
choice but to do it, that's fine. But it's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's we need to encourage two parent households. Like people say, well, they encouraging that weakness that we have. It's like I gotta do it by myself. And you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do it by yourself. Why should you want to do it by yourself?
Exactly.
God placed a man
Mm-hmm.
and a woman for us to be together. Why would you want to, as my pastor would say, don't do life alone? Why would you want to do life alone?
Man.
A woman was placed here just as a man for us to be together. But why would you want to do it by yourself? You don't have to do anything by yourself. We do this together.
And
So,
and
Mm.
and kind of it's
Yep,
a
yep,
big
yep.
and I used to get flack from this because I probably need to reword it. But he
mhm.
also in business, like your marriage is your first business thing.
Oh
Business too.
man, facts, see?
That's a business hack too. Both
Yeah,
incomes on and both of y'all can bounce information off and stuff like that. That's a business hack.
yeah,
Instead of doing it alone, I ain't saying you're not gonna make it when you do it by yourself, but y'all together in that same household. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Fact.
You run the race behind because you want to be by yourself all the time. I ain't saying force yourself to be with somebody. No, you gotta pick the right
Let
person.
me
That's common sense though,
let me
but come on now.
Mm.
let me give you another analogy, Junior. We in a race and we actually win in the race, but we fighting with each other to see who gonna win the race. But we win as a people. So when we fight with each other, we end up losing the race because we let the enemy win. Because
Mm-hmm.
we too busy fighting with each other, we let the enemy surpass us, and we end up losing as a people. And we do that too often. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like black woman and black man. We in a race and we winning together. Instead of saying we should hold hands and walk across that finish line together, we would rather beef with each other and fight with each other so
Mm-hmm.
much that the person that we're actually against end up winning the race because we couldn't get it together and cross that finish line together
Yep.
as we are destined to do. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And we'll never win that way. We'll never win that way. Never.
That's crazy. You actually got married couples like beefing with each other because one is doing something good, but y'all are together.
Crazy.
Like, why are you beefing with each other like that? It's like,
Exactly.
Crazy.
You go with one of them win, both of y'all winning.
mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like, and one
Mm-hmm.
thing too, y'all, America, y'all need to America, especially black people, y'all need to uh they find that right person. You know what I'm saying? They find that right person. Y'all
Yep.
should not be beefing with each other.
Yep.
Mm-mm. It's and find the right person to. You can't take information from everybody,
All
and
right.
I see that a lot of people. I'm different. I used to say most of the women, but men and women nowadays do it. I laugh at the internet. I be on that. I used to post memes all the time. I laugh at, but I don't take none of the information, a lot of information to heart. If I want some good information, I got friends, family to get good information from. A lot of
Mm,
these people now take information off the internet and be on it. That's 100%. You find information that you think to yourself match what you thinking, and you saying that's 100. Nah, you need. Oh, now you can't take out information on the internet and take that to heart. People go on Instagram, post this quote and stuff just to match what you thinking. They thinking it's 100. Nah, They're wrong half of them now. You're not talking. You don't got no real OG. Even the OGs giving that BS information now.
So ain't that weird?
It's weird. Like you can't. You gotta get information from people that been through it. Get the right information.
And it's crazy. The OG is supposed to be the one that's helping us, but they the ones that's help bringing us down. They're falsifying information.
Ooh. Well, fellas, y'all got anything else y'all want to say this episode?
I could end on this, but I think a lot of to be fixed in the black community could be fixed by black people just start saying stuff through a racist lens. Cause I think that's part of like you got black men think they got to be with white women, and black women think they got to be with white men to get somewhere. But you got to realize, I tell people like, think about it, like, why is the world so racist? Why do you think the world so racist? You could do the same thing as the white man. Like, how is the world so racist? This white man can go to Dubai. Shit, you can go to Dubai too.
Yep.
They don't realize. Like, they don't realize our power.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can do the same thing as the white man. Like this white man, the CEO too. Okay, this black man over here, he's a CEO too of his company. Like, I don't get like why everything so racist to black people. You know?
Ain't it? I don't know why. And
you gotta look at self
because we actually run the world. We just not getting the money. We not getting the money from it. Why you think white people, Asians, Indian people is ranked as number one to getting the most money now? I don't know y'all know that. It's Indian, Asian,
because they in the hood.
White people.
But selling long hair.
Long.
They get that money in the hood, boy.
Get that money in the hood. But
and you know why, Junior?
Why?
Because black people too focused on racism.
Yep.
Facts. You know,
think about the other communities. They don't think about that stuff. They trying to get money and start build wealth.
Look, neat to piggyback on that. I'll never forget when I was trying to get into the pharmacy world, and I was working in the tire. June, you was when we got the job at Sam's Club. I was working in the tire department. I'll never forget when I was trying to get into pharmacy. I'll never forget all my black brothers was like, them folks don't want to see you win. Them folks don't want to promote you. And the whole time, it was black people that was holding me back. And the so-called white man was like, man, I'm ready to get you in here. I'm ready to get you in here. We're gonna give you full time. We're gonna up your pay. But it was black people that was holding me back. And them white people put me in a position to succeed. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times we hold ourselves back, just like Nee said, focus on racism. All that shit that they were talking, it ain't have a damn thing to do with racism. It's just something that we made up. And sometimes I have to tell people, like, bro, stop making everything about race. Stop making an excuse because you lazy as hell to think, man, the white man trying to keep me down. No, you just want to get your ass up and go do what you need to do. Stop focusing on racism all the time.
Because
it plays a part, but it's not always what stops you. It's just you being lazy as hell.
Exactly. Like y'all, it's a lot of people use that as a crutch. Like you got racism out there. Most of the racism is within the system. A lot of those people, they got their daily lives too. They don't got time to be worried about racism too. Like if you really busy, who have time for that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I love. They really probably don't have time. Like, don't get me wrong. It's groups that's out there that do that shit. But a lot of that shit, like it's on us. Like we use that as a crutch and stuff like that. No, you gotta go out there and get it. Go out there and get it. Like I was saying earlier, like we run the world, but we're not getting no money from it. until we realize that who we are, it'd be game over then.
It game over.
Like all the Indian people, they making money in our neighborhood. Who buy the most out of every group? Black people. Fashion, all this fashion, all this other stuff going on. Who run that?
Oh, for
Black
sure.
people.
I can't really tell you what happened, but when black people peaked and white people knew it. What was that? Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, Tulsa, Oklahoma. For sure.
That's what we supposed to be doing today. But
yeah, we was on top of the game.
But then when politics started inserting all that racism still going on, and they kind of killed the black people mind. Black people don't think for themselves anymore.
Now you have little small spurts of people doing the right thing. Like you got Atlanta. It's a good example. Got some people in Maryland. You got Washington D.C. Like these black communities that's thriving. I'm probably missing some more black communities that's thriving. That's a good example of if you do the right thing, you can do it. Everybody come together. Because just thinking like Atlanta's a good example probably because of the music too. Everybody's working together, making money.
A lot of black business. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Might well say Atlanta, the new Black Wall Street. Honestly.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what that was going to turn into, but they burned that down. They wasn't going for that. And they don't want that.
And if you think about it, there's a hidden agenda behind it. Like like what you said, Nick. You said, all right, Atlanta's the Black Wall Street. So what do the white people counter it with? They say, well, if you move to Atlanta, you just want to be gay. It ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the hidden agenda. They say, nah, if you move to Atlanta, you're gonna end up being gay. Like, what kind of mess is that? But that's the seed of negativity that they plant for us to disband and say, oh, you trying to move to Atlanta? You must be trying to get with a man or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that seed of doubt get placed. And we end up not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So
it'd be our own talking against other black people.
Yeah. Right.
Not knowing that if a bunch of black people go to Atlanta, of course that community gonna go as well. So
Houston gonna blow up after a while too. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Oh, yeah.
They say it's already like that.
Yeah.
They say. But you been in Houston, you know. They said Houston is one of those cities that they got a large black community too, but it said the land wide is so big, white people here, Hispanics are here, black people are here.
And you know what they say about Houston too, Ken? Like they hidden agenda. It's oh man, the crime rate is really, really bad over there. Don't go there.
That's what they say about Houston.
They don't say nothing else about the other parts of Texas, just Houston.
Right. Right.
Because it's so diverse, probably. Not knowing if you got a high population, of course the crime gonna come. Come on now.
It's sad. It's sad that they say that. Like that. That's their way of trying to say, don't go there. That's how they stop the people from going there. Crime rate high. Crime rate high. Don't go there. Don't go to Atlanta. Don't go to Birmingham. Don't go to none of these places because the crime rate too high.
But black people need to come together. Like I know they say we 30% of the United States, but just think about all these black cities. If we come together with these jobs, Mobile is predominantly black. Mobile is almost 80% black. Birmingham is 80% black. Montgomery is 80 to 90% black. You got Atlanta. You got Baltimore. You got a lot of black cities. Most black cities are in the South. Most predominantly black cities are in the South. Little Rock, Arkansas. God, I keep going on. All these big cities. New Orleans. New Orleans is 90% black.
Redbone.
Even though black people ain't getting that money, all that tourist money. But there's 90% black people in New Orleans.
I think black people gonna turn the corner. They waking up to what's going on in the world.
You see it now. That's why, especially the politics and stuff. You see them.
Yeah. The politics know it too. If you pay attention to what's going on in the world, I said this last year, and it's kind of weird because I think Dr. Umar said something about it a couple of days ago. I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird. I thought I was the only one that noticed, but if you pay attention, like the Democrat, they want the border open. And the thing Trump been talking about the black jobs and all that stuff, they are coming for the old job that majority of black people hold. And you ever notice where they dropping those people off that come across the border? They taking them to predominantly black communities and dropping them off. So actually, what they doing is they trying to replace black people before it's too late. Cause black people starting to wake up and starting to switch over to what matters to them. And they trying to fix that before it's too late. That's why these people can come across the border and vote without an ID. That's their whole plan. That's the only way. That's the only way the Democratic Party can win. If black people wake up, that part. If the black people wake up, the Democratic Party dead. If they ain't got nothing to replace it with.
Oh,
I'm like,
that makes sense.
I said that last year, and Dr. Umar said something about 3 days ago. I was like, oh shit, I'm not the only one that see that shit, huh?
You said that, you said that last year, Nick, because we said, I don't remember y'all, I don't know y'all remember what I said on this podcast. I said, all these jobs, Hispanics doing in the United States, those were black jobs. Construction. I hear a lot of black men say, we going to construction site, Hispanics run it. But they said they still be on construction site, but they be holding signs. They won't let them do anything else.
That's it.
Who run all the barbershop? Most of black people. But who coming in without a license doing all this stuff? Hispanics. Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I said it last year.
Yep.
I said it last year. They waking up now. Like if you get out of here in these streets and you gonna see it. A lot of people say we in these streets. You can go in those streets and you gonna see
it. They said they just like y'all said, just to piggyback on it. They saying, you know what, we can do more than just construction. We can get in here and make all this extra money. You know what you was saying, Nick. It was like, if we band together, because you can look at like Indians or like, let's just say Asian. I mean, they're the minority, but they making the most money in the hood.
Making the most money.
I'm talking about they killing. Like right now, I can go to 5 stores here in Mobile, and it's either gonna be an Asian person in there, it's gonna be an Indian person. That's not me being racist. It's just stating the facts. Like, and then like for Tomerville, my home, born and raised, born. Yeah, but raised up in that. And it's like we had a couple of black owned stores, but they didn't survive. But you know what's surviving? Them Indian stores, them Asian stores. Like we don't band together and look out for each other.
Because they got a whole community. Like a lot of them stores, they survive because they get a better loan. The supplies that they get, they have a relationship with the supplies. When black people get ownership to these stores, they get these same supplies, but they get it at a higher price. So they got to sell it at a higher price. And black people don't want to, they don't want to spend no money. I ain't saying somebody sell something for $5, you pay 10, but they selling for $7. Pay that $7, they're gonna help your community out. You get what I'm saying? Versus $5 at this other community, and he don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
And then somebody got mad at me one time. I think it was in Stockton. And I asked that guy about the bathroom, asking something. He just looked me straight in my face. I put all that stuff down, right down on that counter and left. I don't got to spend my money with
you. Isn't that crazy?
They
crazy, ain't
don't respect your money. I don't got to spend my money with you.
Right.
But there's a lot of stuff out here. You gotta, when you start to realize it, like, damn, we been played this whole time, and we not even.
You've been played for a long time,
for years. And when you think about it, you go back, you be like, damn, I was played then. Just like even as like a freshman in college, you go back and you look at stuff, or even a freshman in high school, however far back you want to go, you just be like, damn, they really played me now. Like damn, that's. And then you sit there, you be like, man, that's messed up. And then you realize that it was your own people that was doing it to you.
Yep.
And that's the frustrating part about it.
And I don't mean to go out subject, Nick. I don't know you remember before they put that Walmart in Fat Hope, everybody raised hell by putting a Walmart in Fat Hope.
Oh yeah.
And I was young. I said, why they don't want no
For
Walmart
real?
in Fairhope? Why they don't want it? Walmart got the cheaper prices and all this stuff. They should put a Walmart in Fairhope. They need to shut up and let Walmart go to Fairhope. Till I got older, I realized when you put Walmart in Fairhope, it take away from what? Take away from the local community, the local shops,
Yeah.
what they sell. And that's how you make a community stronger. Local shop.
Yep.
That's why they were fussing. And I understand that.
Mhm.
They should have voted for Walmart not to come in there. Because Walmart, you can't beat Walmart price.
Now I don't know if you remember, but and baby, never before Walmart got there around the courthouse square. There used to be a lot of business around the courthouse square before
So,
Walmart came back
For
there.
real?
Yeah,
mhm.
Walmart got there and killed all that stuff.
Get all that.
Damn.
So that's why you hear people when certain communities say they don't want Walmart to come. Because it take away from local business. Even though Fairhope is still thriving. But I'm pretty sure you go down downtown Fairhope, they still got a lot of business thriving.
Yeah,
But
they
I'm
still
pretty
got a
sure
lot of.
before Walmart, it was probably more business than that.
Mm-hmm. And take away from the future businesses too, because like you have no chance.
Mm-mm. Why would I sell some hairspray for $7 when you can go to Walmart and get it for $4?
Mm-hmm.
And you can get your groceries. And you can get this. They're gonna make one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's gonna go. But I don't know. As we get old, we see that shit now. As we get a little older. Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing this shit like this for a long time. I'm like, God damn, why the fuck I'm thinking like that? Fuck wrong with me? Like ever since I was in like a freshman in high school, I'm like, damn, I don't think like everybody else do. Like, fuck wrong with me? Some gotta be wrong with me.
Right.
It wasn't that wrong with you. I be saying stuff like that. Can I be having questions? Even some stuff I still don't say out loud though. But I'm like, I'm the only one that think like this. I know I ain't tripping. You probably ain't the only one. Probably people just ain't saying it neither out loud. But
I call
you
it.
in the minority thinking like that though.
Mm-hmm. I call it seeing the world in 4D, because you live in a 3D world. In 4D, you see like on the outside of it. So you say stuff that people really can't understand, so they can't see
Right.
4D. They gonna see 3D.
That's a perfect analogy.
But some people are not gonna understand unless they go through it or they get wise over the years. They probably understand it later on and stuff like that.
And the sad part about it is because they're looking at it through a selfish lens. If they only thinking about self, they can't see what's really wrong. But like, to me, that's the true definition of woke. Like,
Oh
you know,
man.
the word woke is used so weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they use it so much that it's losing its meaning. But
The
like,
meaning
when you
change.
really, yeah, when you realize you're looking at it through a lens of, hey man, something ain't right. Nah, I think that's something else. When you look at it through the lens of a righteous person, and it's like, damn, you know what? I seen that right. I was right this whole time, but people take advantage of you. People don't see things like how you see. So it's just a messed up world. We gonna
Yeah.
get we gonna get on the same page one of these days.
Yeah, woke used to mean something. Woke used to have a good meaning behind it, but now it just means bad for
Right,
some reason.
And
right.
also like, and what I used to get mad on TV and internet, I might see two guys that I look up to, not look up to, but I might be listening to on podcasts, and they both make good points. But when they meet with each other, if they have a disagreement or something, they not homeboys no more. Come on now, you can disagree with somebody and you don't
Can't even do
supposed to
that
agree
no
with
more.
everything. You can disagree with somebody and y'all still be cool. Y'all still on the same
Yeah.
page. Y'all still on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Just have different views on that certain topic. That's all that is. But nah, you have a disagreement with somebody. Y'all gotta hash it out, or y'all can't be homeboys no more. We
Yeah.
come on now.
A good example of that was how it's supposed to be. Remember that episode of Martin and Tommy, all them they got mad at each other.
Mm.
I forgot what
hmm
happened. then at the end of the episode, he said, "I catch you for pool tomorrow at 5 p.m." Like everything
yeah,
just shut down. Like they
yeah.
dealt with it, they got over it, and say, "See you tomorrow."
That
And you can't do that no more.
yeah,
Motherfucker gonna
neither.
get a.
Can't do that no more. I used, I still tell my wife this today. I'm like, one of the issues is that, like with us, if we have a debate about something, we disagree on something. That's just like Nick, what you said about Missouri. You said, Ken, I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
you agree with this or not. You said, but I
Mm-hmm.
see Missouri as first loss. And I said, really? Why you say that? But see, my thing is that we can talk about it. I might
Mm-hmm.
not agree with you, but it's cool. But see, the problem that I have is with certain people,
Man.
you can y'all don't see eye to eye on one point, but then instead of debating about it, people take personal shots at you. Like
Mm-hmm.
they start talking about, well, if you don't see it like that, something's wrong with you.
Like
Like,
what?
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you ain't giving me facts. You just you trying to hurt my character. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You trying to throw shots at my character. You ain't giving me facts. Now you don't move to personal shots. That's somebody I can't have a conversation with because we can disagree all day. And I'm gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna do whatever. We just don't see eye to eye on that. But when you feel the need to attack me personally for something that ain't got nothing to do with the matter or subject at hand, nah, bro. That's one of the problems that we have as a people.
And that's how you know some people ain't not listening either, because you listen to the
Right,
fun. You're not listening to learn, and
right,
bounce information
right,
off each other. You listen to respond to try to win an argument. That's
right,
defeats the purpose of having a discussion, right?
right.
Come on, dog. That's why
Everybody.
I can't. I'm not a debatable person, probably because uh, I'm not a fast talker. I'm not witty like other people is. But sometimes too, like y'all just listen to respond and try to argue. Nah, I'm trying to learn from you as you trying to learn from me. That's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm,
Yep. Yep.
but
But Junior, what he says you're not a fast talker, but I'm gonna give you a remedy for that. You ever had a conversation with Uncle Freeman and
mm.
he say something like, "Well, hold on now." Like I think that alone, that term alone
Mm-hmm. It'll
will
slow that
slam the
motherfucker down.
brakes.
One.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll slow that mother all the way down. Cause
Mm.
it's just like you trying to fast talk me. Oh, hold on now. Nah, I got something that I got a point that I want to get across, and you gonna hear me. Because I sat there and listened to you. It's your turn to
Mm-hmm.
listen to me. So,
Mm.
that
Yep.
that's why I think I got that from Uncle Freeman. Just something just like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I hear you, but you gonna listen to me. It's
Yeah.
my turn now.
Our free soul said, "Yeah, I hear you."
I hear you, but here's
What
what
that
I
mean,
think.
Nick? I
Uncle
hear
Freeman said, "I hear you." He
I
said, "But
hear
are you
you.
listening?"
Right. Look, you say something Uncle Freeman don't like, you ain't gonna speed past it. You ain't gonna keep on going. Uncle Freeman gonna say, well, hold on now.
Oh, hold on now.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, fellas, I
Yep,
guess we're
yep, yep.
hanging on up. That was a good conversation.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty good.
That was
Pretty
pretty
good.
good. That was pretty good. We ain't for winging it. That's
Mm-hmm.
one of our better episodes.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Well, fellas, I guess I'll see y'all next week. Or y'all want to do it again tomorrow or Sunday? Let me know. We can make it up and do another one then too. It'll be a
Hey,
short one.
hey,
Mhm.
Junior, I gotta ask you a question off the podcast. So let me know when you log us out.
All right. All right. Everybody.